This is the Lincoln Aviator. It is the second from the top tier in the Lincoln family when it comes to SUVs. So it's not as big as the Navigator, but it does seat 6 or 7, and it has all-wheel drive capability. It has lots of luxuries and lots of great features. Getting behind the wheel of the Lincoln Aviator is where some of the most fun is in this car. There are some really great luxuries, of course, and some really nice conveniences, but the driver assistance features and everything at your fingertips, the ergonomic design of this car is pretty spectacular. One of the first things that you'll want to know is the drive mode selector. So you can just with the twist of the dial, choose the mode you want to be in. So it goes from deep conditions, which is for snow, mud, or sand, to slippery, which is for icy surfaces, or loose like gravel, normal, conserve, which is the most fuel efficient drive mode, and everybody's favorite, Excite. Excite is basically sport mode. So you put it in Excite and you have a stiffer suspension. The engine gives you a little more boost with each level of RPMs. And you also have paddle shifters if you'd really like to put this car through its paces. On the steering wheel, Lincoln has really rethought the steering wheel controls. Some of the things that I like is that down here is where you have your adaptive cruise settings, your cruise control settings. So you tap on adaptive cruise here, but then you pull these buttons to cancel it, to set your follow distance, to set your lane keep assistance, and then to set or to increase or lower the speed limit, the speed setting for adaptive cruise. Also, you'll have the radio controls are here, and driver information screen controls are here. So all you have to do is you can push it up to click through your various choices, and you click down to make those settings. You click to the right for OK and to the left to go back. On this menu, you'll also find the settings for the head-up display, which gives you the ability to see all of your key information, including navigation, speed, the range left on your fuel tank, the time and the outside temperature, all displayed right here in the driver's field of view. In addition to the driver display screen is the infotainment display screen, which is here. It is a touch screen, so there's a home button, and then you have your selections here. Navigation, you can set your phone, you can connect your phone through Bluetooth. There are Lincoln apps. If I plug in my phone here, I'll get Apple CarPlay, and then I have settings for the car. So there's Apple CarPlay, in fact. I have settings for the car. So one of the things that you'll probably want to customize are the driver assistance settings. So here you can turn off the cruise control, or you can adjust to have intelligent cruise control, which lets you know whether or not you're speeding based on the speed limit of the road that you're on. Adaptive cruise control, which doesn't have those speed settings, or normal, you can actually turn it off if you don't want it. You can also set up your lane keep assist system, pre-collision assist. So you can either you can have it in lane keeping mode or not, and you can add the sensitivity. So whether it's really loud and really sensitive or not very sensitive. There's a rear view camera. You can customize that. Hill descent control, trailer sway control, tow haul capability, driver alert, and auto start stop. So one of the things that drivers love or hate the most is available here in the driver assist menu in the infotainment system. That's where you can shut it off if you don't want to have it on anymore. And in fact, I'm going to shut it off and see if it just keeps it that way. You also have here on this very lovely ergonomically designed center console. So it's designed to have everything at your fingertips. When you put your elbow On the armrest here, you have all the climate controls right here. You have the radio and volume controls here. And then here are the gear selectors. So park, reverse, neutral, and drive are all right here. One thing that I really do love about this electric system, push button system, is that if I hop out of the car without putting the car in park, if I'm in drive and I'm driving and I open the door, it puts it into park for me automatically. And it plays those beautiful chimes. I'm in the second row. This is where a lot happens in a car like this, and one of the reasons that you would need a car like this is for your second row passengers. So it's the great thing about the Aviator is it's high enough off the ground to give you good ground clearance and easy in and out, but not so high off the ground that it's hard to get in and out of, especially if you have little kids or older passengers who may be a little challenged to have to step up or have to get into a car that's too low to the ground. The thing that I like here is the configuration of the second row captain's chairs. If you don't really need that second row seat, this is a great option because it gives you better access to the third row. So with the second row captain's chairs, you pull down your armrest, everyone's really comfortable, but this space here in the middle is what makes it easy to get into the third row, and I'm going to show you. It's as easy as that. Now the third row is stationary. It does not move forward and back, and it is a high floor here, so I do feel like my knees are pretty upright at a pretty solid right angle. But if you need more leg room, all you do is push this button and the seat goes forward. And that's how you can also get out if you want to exit, not through the middle, but open the door and exit out this way. But all you do is pull it back and position it, and there you go. You've got plenty of leg room. I am 5'8" and I fit fine back here. Third row passengers do have cup holders. They do have vents. There is a speaker here so that the voice will carry from here to the front, so the front and first row and third row passengers can hear each other very well. There are lights here. There's a light here. What we don't have back here are power ports or USB chargers. There are 2 chargers in the center, and there's also a household outlet. So third row passengers are going to have second row passengers plug in their devices for them. I could do this all day.